If you're like me, winter usually means staying indoor doing absolutely nothing. Or you ride the whole season on the indoor trainer. But one day you think, okay, maybe this is the year I finally start riding outside. But then reality hits. You have absolutely no idea what to wear or which temperature needs which layer. Don't worry, I'm gonna make winter layering simple, from mild 15 degrees Celsius and all the way down to sub-zero. Before we start, this video is sponsored by Lameda, and they provided all the winter kit you will see in this video today. I'll use their kit as the example, but the layering principle works with any brand you already owned. Alright, let's start. But before we go into temperatures, here's a simple layering rule that makes winter cycling easy. Base layer, mid layer, outer layer. Base layer manages sweat and keeps your skin dry. The mid layer insulates your core. Outer layer blocks wind, and bib tights keep your legs warm. Windbreaker, not your main outer layer but optional extra shell for descent or sudden wind. And accessories to protect areas that lose heat fastest. This is the full setup I'll use as the example. Now, let's adjust these pieces for each temperature range. Let's start with the mild range. This is the classic, oh, I dress up too warm and now I'm sweating like crazy kind of temperature. Use a non-thermal base layer. This keeps sweat under control for the first 20 to 30 minutes. Bib tights as usual, but there's no need for the heavy thermal ones here. If you feel chilly when you step out of the door, then add the thermal jersey. If not, you can wear a normal long sleeve jersey. No winter jacket, but bring the windbreaker for unexpected winds or descents. Light gloves, shoe covers optional, and ear covers only if there's a strong breeze. Rule of thumb, if you feel slightly cold for the first 10 minutes, then you're dressed correctly. This is the temperature range where you really feel that the cold is hitting you. You'll warm up on climbs, but at this range, the wind on descents pulls heat much faster than you expect. Definitely use a thermal jersey here. This becomes your main insulation layer. Base layer depends on your tolerance. If you run warm, then non-thermal. But if you get cold easily, definitely a thermal base layer. The wind chill here cools your core much faster than the air temperature suggests. Add your winter jacket. Your legs cool pretty quickly during stops or slow sections. Thermal bib tights definitely recommended. Use a medium warm glove and cover your ears with a beanie or an ear cover. Your toes cools quickly, and once they are cold, they take a long time to warm back up. So windproof and waterproof shoe covers like this definitely helps a lot. Think of this range as block the wind first and add a bit of warmth when you need it. At 0 to 5 degrees, you're in proper winter conditions here. And surprisingly, your biggest enemy is not the cold, it's your own sweat. Anything that gets damp early will feel freezing later in the ride. Definitely use a thermal base layer over here. This will help regulate moisture and keep your core steady. Thermal jersey on top because you definitely want consistent warmth throughout the ride. Add your winter jacket and definitely keep it zipped. Your legs generally stay warm as long as the core is protected. These thermal bib tights work well here. Warm insulated gloves and shoe covers are pretty much essential now. Use a beanie under your helmet to reduce heat loss from your head. And if the cool air is unbearable on your face, you can always use a half balaclava or a neck warmer. In this temperature range, the best is to aim for stable warmth. If you start sweating so early, then you're definitely overdressed. If you're riding below zero, then I have a lot of respect for you. Below zero, the cold becomes sharp and any exposed skin loses heat instantly. So the goal is simple. Protect every area of exposed skin from the wind. The core setup remains the same. Base layer, jersey, winter jacket, or insulated and thermal. If it's super windy on that day, you can definitely add your windbreaker on top of your winter jacket. For your hands, add a thin glove liner inside of your winter glove for extra insulation. For your feet, use a thermal insulated socks and combine them with your shoe covers. And your feet protection definitely has to be thermal, be it balaclava or beanie. Alright, let's recap. 10 to 15 degrees, non-thermal base and bib tights, avoid overheating early. 5 to 10 degrees, add insulation, thermal jersey and jacket, focus on blocking the wind. 0 to 5 degrees, full winter setup, thermal base, thermal jersey, thermal winter jacket. aim for steady, dry, warm. And below 0 degrees, you definitely want full coverage. Thermal beanie and balaclava plus liners. Cover skin and block as much wind as possible. Of course, everyone's body reacts differently, so feel free to adjust this layering depending on how cold or how warm you run. Winter cycling doesn't have to be miserable if you dress smart. And don't worry, you don't need a huge wardrobe. A good base layer, a thermal jersey, and a winter jacket with addition of gloves will cover most of your winter rides. If you're interested in any of the pieces shown in this video, I'll put a discount code in the description below. I do get a small kickback if you use the code, and hopefully with that money, I get to buy more bikes, because one bike is never enough. If you found this video to be helpful, consider subscribing for more cycling content. And tell me in the comments, what's the coldest temperature you've ridden in, and what is your winter cycling setup? I'll see you in the next video.